You're watching Live on Lakeside. We are so grateful you are. It's always fun and inspiring to run for a cause, right? We're giving you a way to do that with Kylie Rose's Run.
And the run helps to raise money for resources for kids going through cancer treatments. Here to tell us more about the run is Kylie Rose herself, along with her dad, Eric. Thank you both for joining us.
Yes, it's so good to see you.
Thank you.
I feel like this is going to be a very inspiring segment for everybody. Kylie, do you feel comfortable telling us a little bit about your story?
Sure. When I was 5, I felt pains in my stomach, and I went to the hospital, and they found out that I had cancer. So I had a major surgery, and then after like chemo and stuff, it was gone, and then I had it again and again.
Wow.
Yeah, she's fought it 3 times. So.
And you are surviving, and you are thriving.
You are so strong.
2 years cancer-free now.
Wow.
That's pretty incredible.
God is good.
Right.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And
That's a brave thing to do.
That is very brave. Yes.
There's many people watching right now that are being inspired by you and your story. And look at how wonderful you look. I love it. She starts school in a week, ladies and gentlemen. So, Dad, tell us about this run. Why did you decide to start it?
So when she was diagnosed the first time, my wife and I wanted to do something to give back, and it was a big part of what Kylie was feeling at the time. So when we were on the floor and we were seeing a lot of kids that didn't have the same network of support that we had, that a lot of parents couldn't take off work and be there or had family around. That they were there by themselves. We would see kids actually standing or sitting in the doorway just to watch the activity in the hallways. So we want to do something to give back directly to the families and the patients on the floor. Also to kind of help distract ourselves from what was going on in our life and the fact that our daughter was battling cancer. So we're both runners, and so the idea of putting a run together made sense. And really Kylie drove the idea of wanting to give back to these kids. We just decided to do the first annual run. And I think we pulled it together in about 45 days.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
And my wife, Carrie, who couldn't make it today because of laryngitis, drove a lot of that. And we had 750 runners the first year and raised over $18,000 that first year.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yes. So we're in our 5th year, and the race is coming up. It's August 25th. And we'll be over $100,000 given back to Akron Children's Hospital on the oncology floor. Every single penny that we raise through the race goes back to that floor and the patients and the families on that floor.
And we're seeing all the photographs, which are so touching.
You must be so proud, Kylie. You should be.
Yes.
We're so proud of her.
Yes.
I bet you are. So there's a virtual run as well, we hear.
Yes.
What is that all about?
Yeah, so if you can't make it live, which obviously a lot of people can't, you can sign up for a virtual run, and it's a personal commitment to yourself to make sure you get your 3 miles in. But that ensures that you get a T-shirt, and you get to experience the race. But if you just can't be there live.
Yeah, and there's some other ways people can get involved too, other than the virtual run.
Yeah, so there's if you go to KylieRosesRun.com or any social media, either Facebook or Instagram, you can donate directly to our cause, and that's separate from having to actually sign up for the race if running's not your thing, and then also at the race we do our Bags of Love station. So Kylie's Bags of Love is kind of the secondary way we're giving back to the kids at the hospital, and those are for anybody any kid that's staying overnight at the hospital. And to date, we've given over how many bags back to the?
1,600.
Yeah, 1,600 bags. So do you want to show our bag?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Great.
Yeah.
Good for
1,600.
you.
Yeah,
You
so
are just touching so many hearts.
that was her idea, holistically. So she makes bags for her and her sister, and in between her first and second battles, she wanted to start to make bags for kids that were on the floor and put stuff in the bags. And it's been really cool to watch because it's a time when they get the bag, it's a time they get off screens. So that's one thing that we've noticed. The hospital loves them. They are telling us keep bringing, so we continue to make and stuff. And it's also been a way for us to watch kids learn about philanthropy. So a lot of Brownie troops, soccer teams, neighborhood kids, our church group, a lot of young boys and girls are actually learning about how to give back through that program. That was something we never envisioned. We just, she just wanted to help the kids out at the hospital with that program.
Kylie, we love you, and we're so happy for you, and thank you for your inspiration. Let's get you all of what you need to know so that you can be a part of this too. It is the 5th annual Kylie Roses Run. It's Sunday, August 25th at 4 o'clock in the afternoon at Copley High School Stadium. You can also go to KylieRosesRun.com for more information. Keep inspiring.
You're amazing. And I heard you liked my bow, so here you go for back to school. You take.
There you go.
It'll look better on you.
Yes.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Well, up next, Dr. Leonard Russell will tell you why mini implants may be the right choice for you.
Yes. And then still to come, we're going to have an update on all your news headlines, and of course that important weather forecast. We'll be right back. This segment of Live on Lakeside was furnished by the 5th annual Kylie Roses Run.